Ooh, head coach Tim here. It is Friday the 13th. We always forget that that's a thing. So it is Friday the 13th. We didn't write a themed workout based on the date. But if you are not a fan of gymnastics, then this workout today might be spooky to you. But let's start with the strength. Week one, cycle one. What does that mean? Week one of the cycle. It's Friday, so day one of doing back squats. But not just any back squats, we're doing tempo back squats. And our tempo today is 3-3-1. So when we write that, there are different formats in writing tempo. When we write 3-3-1, what we mean is 3 seconds down to get from fully stood to the bottom of a squat, below parallel, of course. 3-second pause below parallel, and then 1 second explode up. Now, it probably just stands to reason that you're going to get strong spending time under tension. We spend time under tension in other ways. But in a back squat cycle, I just have to point out, particularly in week one, that having to spend so much time under tension definitely limits how much weight you can put on the bar. You're not likely to get up to or close to your 1, 2, 3 rep maxes, particularly today. So feel it out today if you've never done tempo before. Know that it has a high likelihood of getting you pretty sore, but also really strong as well. So think back. I think you can liken it to the dead stop deadlifts that we did a few cycles ago. It's a technique to build strength where you're not approaching your maximal weights, but that time under tension, the muscles you're building will lead to the potential for 1 rep maxes. Eventually, we take the restriction of tempo off, and you'll feel like a new person. You'll feel even stronger than you thought possible. That's the hope anyway. So today, we've got some sets of 3, some sets of 2. You're going to stick with that tempo, and we'll go over the best practices for how to maintain that tempo in class. What's the WOD? 13-minute AMRAP today. I mean, that matches. That's Friday the 13th, 13-minute AMRAP. But I mentioned gymnastics. If that's scary to you, then we got some talking to do. The movements that you're going to be asked to do today, in order, are a bar muscle up, a single bar muscle up, 3 chest to bar pull-ups, 6 toes to bar. Then we got 9, sorry, Josie's barking out there. We got 9 burpee to target. That means you're standing at the rig, you're jumping up and touching something with straight arms and actually having the jump, hopefully. And then for your 12, it's alternating pistols. Good, even number for that. Why do we like this workout? A few reasons. It gives us a little bit of a different look or creative look on the rig with some different gymnastics movements. Could that be turned into a complex? In other words, could I do this as a bar muscle up into my chest to bar pull-ups, into my toes to bar? Well, I don't know. Maybe not everyone. You might be able to do a bar muscle up, drop down, and then do your chest to bar and toes to bar in a complex, or maybe just 1 chest to bar into your toes to bar. There's different combinations that you'll be able to try based on where you are with those skills, or you do none of them as a complex. That's not a big deal either. I'll just tell you right now, I haven't done this one yet. And the reason I haven't done this one yet, just come in real quick, it's because I tried to do the deadlifts this week and the back squats this week on the same day yesterday, and I can't walk today, and I don't want to do pistols today. I needed 1 more extra day of rest. Okay, I don't know if I can do that 1-3-6 as a complex, but I am excited to try. I'll say that much. Now, how does anybody else try? Maybe you don't have bar muscle ups. This is easy. Basically, you can go 1 step down on all 3 of those movements if you needed to. Like 1 bar muscle up, while it could be a box or banded bar muscle up, some form of assisted bar muscle up, could instead be chest to bar. And then your chest to bar could instead be shin over bar. And then your toes to bar can stay toes to bar, or they can be hanging knee raises. So there are ways for even the modified crowd to turn this into a complex. I could see trying to do 1 chest to bar, 3 chin over bar, 6 toes to bar. That'd be a pretty fun and cool complex. So don't feel like you're left out if you don't have bar muscle ups. This could be fun for everybody, I hope. Now the pistols are what they are, right? It is back squat day, so we feel like instead of doing any other types of loaded squats in the WOD today, it makes sense to do some unloaded particularly under all that tension that we're going to be spending with tempo. We didn't want to do more loaded squats in a rod. And then the burpee to target, like that's, I know you guys did some devil presses yesterday, not quite the same thing. These will feel faster, they will feel lighter, smoother, and also work on your ups a little bit. How high can you jump? Because ideally, burpee to target means the bar that you're gonna jump to is 6 inches above your head. So it should be above your hands when you're standing under the rig and your arm is super straight up over you. The bar should still be higher than that. We got some tall people for whom that could never be true, but for most of us, we just want to make sure that you're getting your hips extended, fully jumping, air under your feet when you do those burpees. Fun form of burpee, my favorite form of burpee perhaps. Okay, let's see how it goes. We're gonna find out together. I already did the tempo squats though. I'll just tell you I'm very sore today. That's how it goes. Enjoy.